of heartbreak going on inside could make an ocean. All the tears that you cried, falling short with everything that you tried. But this is where real life and fake collide.
A lot of industry people in Nashville describe my music. They'd say, well, it's country, but, or it's got a really good country sound, but, or you've got a good country look, but. And so I decided that that music really was just, it should be called country butt.
From the rising of the sun,
I Got to Praise You was really one of those sort of outdoor songs. I was riding on the back deck of my house and just sort of was overcome by the majesty of God's creation. I was really inspired to write a song of praise to Him, and for that moment and for that time it was important that I not focus on anything about what He has done in my life or all of His amazing accomplishments in the world and the civilization as we know it and prior. It was just about honoring God for who He is. And so I wanted that song in and of itself to be a praise to God. The whole concept for Hallelujah Anyhow, it just sort of morphed at every stage of thought about it, and even down to the actual video shoot. These two kids have had a falling out. They're a guy and a girl who actually like each other, and they've had a falling out, and it sort of gives snapshots and snippets of what happens after this fallout. The video shows how God still deserves our praise, and that God is still worthy of our praise regardless of what the situation or the circumstances are, and that sometimes out of the midst of a very difficult thing, your hallelujah is the essence, it's the saving grace of where you are and what you're going through. And so it has some wonderful shots of the chapel and features some outdoor shots and some inside shots, and there's this culminating hallelujah anyhow kind of resonant praise at the end of the video and song. It was just a great experience, and I'm so glad that my students were able to be a part of it.
Don't let your problems get you down. I wake up some mornings running around the house, never stopping.
Blink and I is one of the tracks, probably the most popular track from Drive Talking. Well, the weather just was not cooperating with the plan that we had for Blink and I. We saw this song being featured in a variety of outdoor settings and down by the banks of rivers, along a sunny drive out in the country, and all sorts of amazing, wonderful outdoor footage. And the weather has been great for the last several weeks, so there was no reason to believe that it wouldn't be for this particular shoot. And Hurricane Sandy really has done a significant amount of damage along the East Coast in particular. And some of the side effects of that have been winter storms and winter weather here in the mainland part of the Mid-Atlantic. And so as we were driving to go to check out some overlooks in between Johnson City and Asheville, we saw this amazing ridge covered with snow on these beautiful trees and mountains and mounds just covered with snow. And as we started to drive up the mountain, we realized that it was snowing. It was covered with this majestic white. And we said, oh my goodness, this wasn't what we planned, but it is so much better than what we planned. And that's just an example of how God does all things well. Having to contend with or be surprised by early winter here in Asheville was quite interesting, but just being able to have a video scene with the Winter Wonderland in October, just delightful.
I don't want to battle edge or let the hours quickly